Hello guys, this is my fun and welcome back to another session of Dark Souls PvP. Now we are continuing the second part of the most entertaining duels with Blue, but this time you see that I'm not using my strength build and he's not using his I guess that was a dex build he was using. I'm pretty sure he was using nothing but dex weapons. So, but I've heard that he has like all sorts of names for his builds. So, you know, I really don't know the correct name for it. But we are back, continuing the second part. Now this time we switched up builds. I am using, and pretty much it's just a basic intelligence build. You know, 40 intelligence. Using the Moonlight Greatsword and Velka's Rapier, which is, in my opinion, the most fanciest rapier, you know, out there, and I'm pretty sure everyone else knows that. This thing is the attack animations of it is so cool, and it really can throw your opponent off. That's what I like about it. But the main issue with the Velka's Rapier is that it hits for split damage, and everyone knows that split damage is like, although it may show that okay, say if you have a split damage weapon, which is like, you know, a lightning weapon, you know, magic or anything, it may show like on your stats when you go look at it, it may show that it hit for like 500, but really it may hit for like 2 something. It may hit for like 250 on electricity and like 250 on you know, like physical. So with split damage, you know, it gotta go through 2 defenses. So you won't be doing as much damage as a straight up plus 15 weapon, you know. But yeah, that's the only flaw about the Velka's Rapier. It hits for split damage, but I can, you know, look past that just because I like the move set of it, and it's very good. And the Moonlight Greatsword is very powerful, and you know, and we all know this is one of the fastest swinging greatswords, if not the fastest, one of the fastest greatswords out there. I think it is the fastest. I'm not sure though. But Blue's Claymore is no joke either, because I personally never used the Claymore itself. I started using it in a fight club a couple of days ago, and that Claymore is it's pretty like powerful. Like, I never used it. I just made a 40-40 build, so that's what I use it with, and it hits for good damage. And the rolling two-handed R1, you see, people would think like all greatswords, mostly all greatswords have, like when you roll and do an R1, they're like, all of them would do that simple like little downward swing, just like I just done there. But with the Claymore, you actually do like a thrusting animation, and that's pretty cool. And you can see throughout sometime in the video, he will actually get dead angles with that, and that's pretty crazy how he does that. But the Claymore is a very good weapon, especially when you're going up against Blue, because he is very good with the Claymore. And not only that, he is good with pretty much every weapon he plays with. He's good with it, just because he got skills. And another interesting thing, I already said it's in part 1, but he never has a shield, and there you see he has more pyromancy. I think that's a good thing, how he always has pyromancy with him, just because, you know, I think that benefits for him not having a shield. I mean, pyromancy is pretty good. But yeah, guys, enough talking about that for now. I just want to talk about the builds we switched to. We both switched to intelligence builds, but it wasn't we didn't do this on purpose. We didn't plan to both switch to an intelligence build. And we just said that after a couple matches we had, when I was using my strength and he was using his debts, we was just like, okay, after this we're switching builds. So we switched, and come to find out, we both switched to an intelligence build, and I thought that was kind of funny. But man, we go at it, and you see the way that I'm using Dark Bead right there, and you could have, and you, although right there, you saw how I was just like standing, like how he left his back open, and I could have got an easy BS. I didn't go for it just because it's my own honor code, just because I don't like BS's. I really do. I'm above the influence, but I say I'm above the influence. I'm saying, like, it's not. I'm not saying that I won't BS. All right, I will BS you, but I would try my best not to. You know, I would try, you know, to the best of my ability not to backstab you, just because I hate it, because I hate when I get backstabbed. So I know how other people feel, and I kind of felt bad about using pursuers right here, because why is it? This is a brutal combo, right? Like, I don't know. He tried to roll through it, and I caught him with a swing, and then the blast. I was like, wow. I was like, after that, I was just like, pursuers is already OP enough. So I really that would be my that would be you guys' only time seeing me actually use pursuers. I actually took it off just because I don't, you know, it get used on me a lot. I mean, it's a lot of chat going around. There's a lot of people talking about it. They're like, okay, you guys, pursuers and Dark Bead has been around long enough. You guys should already know how to avoid it. I agree with that 100%. But still, it's still like you can slip up, and once you get caught in pursuers, it's like, dude, if I would have had like the Crown of Dusk on and like caught you with it, or maybe the what is it? What's that catalyst called? I don't know. It's a catalyst that like doubles the damage, I believe. I think it's like doubles it. But man, if I would have had that on and caught him with that, that would have been like OP, because in my personal opinion, that's just like me pretty much trying to pretty much not, if not one shot, trying to two shot you. So that's why, you know, I on my old intelligence build, as you guys see in the intro, I actually do have the Crown of Dusk on, but it's not like I spam Dark Bead or use pursuers a lot, or you know, stuff like that. I just had it on just to see how it really just, you know, affects my magic, like, you know, the power of it, and it really does. But yeah, guys, that's that. And throughout here, you guys would notice me, and not only me, you guys would notice Blue does it also. Like, we would use Dark Bead from far off away sometimes, and I don't know if he does this on purpose or not, but I do it just because, you know, everyone knows Dark Bead is like a freaking shotgun, and that was pretty cool how he caught me there with that. But Dark Bead is like a shotgun. It's meant to be used up close, and it does massive damage when you use it up close. But I'll use it from far off every now and then just to get like a little, you know, 200 or 100, you know, hit points in, you know. But I don't want anyone just to think that like, oh, you know, you guys don't know how to use you don't even know how to use dark magic. We know how to use it, but we just, you know, just to make it more competitive, we just, you know, well, this is what I did. I don't know if this is what he was thinking, but right here, I try to be set up a little combo. I really just didn't do it there. I try to use the dark fog, and I try to bury myself in it, and then shoot the blast off. I try to hit you with it, but I don't even think I connected, not even once, against Blue while we was doing that. And I tried to get a parry there, but it seemed like it went past my shield, kind of like got a little dead angle. I don't know if you noticed that, but it did. And another thing about Blue is like all his characters, like they look like unique. Like all his characters look like real cool, and like I like the way he put it together. I don't know if he goes on like Mugen Monkey, like Pretty sure you guys know what it is. It's like a character planner thing for Dark Souls. I don't know if he goes there and check it out and see how the defense is gonna be and like all of that. But all his characters looks cool, and then they have like good enough defense. Like I'm surprised, like, cause when I try to make my character look cool and have good defense, you know, it doesn't work. But you know, it's cool. It's cool how he does it. And you guys may notice how long me and him, like how long like one of our fights may be. And the reason of that being is because, you know, he knows that I have dark bead, and I know that he has dark bead. I know that he has a powerful claymore, and he knows that I have the moonlight greatsword. So it's like when to rush in and when not to rush in, right? But man, I enjoyed these matches with Blue so much. It was really fun, you know, fighting him. And for any of you guys out there that done ran into him on PSN, I'm pretty sure you guys know what he's capable of doing, because he is not only skilled with a couple weapons, you know, he got, you know, it down pat. Like, it's a pretty good player. And anyone that comes up against him, I'm pretty sure you guys will know now just by listening to the video. Do not take it easy, because I'm pretty sure that he will not hold back. And funny thing about this, okay, we're both using the mural, right? Correct. And right there, my weapon kind of got at risk, so you know, had to just think quick and get the rapier out. But the funny thing about this, we're using the mural, okay. The Dom's mural, it comes with the warp points, the warp spots. So I don't know if this happened to him too, or like he thought ahead. But okay, I'm just thinking, okay, I'll warp, and you know, I warp my characters here, we fight, then I get to leave. Well, apparently that didn't work. So for you guys that got the mural, do not warp to the painted world. Please don't, because your character will be stuck in the painted world. Because you all know that you cannot warp from the warp spots. You cannot warp from the bonfire in the painted world, and that kind of sucks. Like, so this character and my strength character is like stuck in here like forever. So I was just like, oh well, that's no problem. I just created them again. You know, it doesn't take long. It just take like 5 minutes. But still, it's just like, wow. You know, I didn't know that, so I'm just giving you guys a heads up. If you got the mural, do not warp. If you do warp here, just make sure you go through Orlando and lower the bridges first. And maybe if you don't warp, you see right here, he just tearing me up with those blasts. I can't get past. Can't get past it at all. But maybe there is still hope if you don't warp. I mean, you always can try to get someone to invade you and lower the bridge for you, but you know, that's not 100%, you know, gonna work just because. But yeah, just giving you guys a heads up on that so you won't make the same mistake that I've made. And yeah, guys, but now you see right here, I guess he wanted to do like Moonlight Greatsword, you know, battles, so he switched to his. And so yeah, and so me, that thing hits hard, and I ran right into that one-handed R2 blast of GG. I actually used to be pretty good with the Moonlight Greatsword. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm not still good with it. I mean, I still am, but I used to be pulling off some cool little combos with it. But I guess against him, I really just didn't try any anyway, just because. And what you will see me doing a lot, well, at least not doing, at least trying, I will be trying to parry that blast. And it was just like one of these matches you guys will watch. It was just, that was all I was focused on. I was just trying my best to parry one of those blasts, and I couldn't. But I parried one in the Fight Club, and I was like, wow, that was actually my first time parrying that. And like right here, you would kind of see me kind of chasing and trying to get the parry off. But watch this. This is the weird thing about it. The blast caught me, but I don't know how I got the backstab. I just pressed R1 and that happened. So now I switch to the rapier and I run up. And so I noticed once he does that R2, most people also follow up with another one. So that's how I kind of, you know, pretty much kind of predicted that he was going to swing again. Because one thing about Blue is he's not going to spam attacks. So he's not going to let you get him on the setup parry. So what he tries to do is he did one R2, hesitated, and then pressed it again. So it'll kind of try to throw your setup parry animation off. But with the Flamberg, I think that's how you pronounce it, I kind of get good timing on parrying that weapon just because the swing animation it does. So right there, I try to parry it again. See, I didn't parry it, but that's pretty much was a partial because I only took, you know, a little damage for the magic weapon hitting my shield. You know, you're going to take damage for that. And I didn't get hit by the blast radius, which really helped me out right there. But yeah, I mean, what really surprised me is that I wasn't doing as much of the Moonlight Greatsword one-handed R2s or two-handed R2s as much as I used to. And I think it's because I'm used to just doing, you know, straight up like physical damage, like no blasts or nothing. I'm just used to, you know, making contact with my sword. But and yeah, that did kind of throw me off because when I used to use this thing, I used to just, you know, use the blast, like, you know, in mostly every combo, just because the blast is a great move with that sword. And I actually see some people when they connect with that blast, and like they would get you on the wake up, you know, 2 or 3 times, and that'll be like that'll be like all your vitality then. But yeah, I stopped using the blast as much. I think I'm too much into like I actually forgot about it. Well, I really just didn't forget about it. I just I don't rely on it as much as I used to. I just like to, you know, you get what I'm saying, right? I hope you get what I'm saying. But right, it is kind of a close match. I think we pretty much have like pretty much close to the same vitality right now. I'm pretty sure he's gonna get me right here because I tried to block that, and I only have a nudge left. I don't know how much vitality that could be, but whoa, wait, hold on. It looked like I can come back. We got the same vitality still. Dodge that dark beak, and you see it kind of had like, wow, actually came back. Oh, GG, Blue, GG. But like, you would actually see, man, Dark B, that phantom range is ridiculous. And when I say ridiculous, I mean ridiculous because, man, phantom range by itself alone is like, it's weird because, okay, on my screen it will look like I hit, okay, on my screen it would say that I hit you, but on your screen it'll say that you rolled away. You'll be like, okay, maybe like 10 or like 5 feet away, but they'll still say it hit you, because the only reason why that happens because the game, okay, it's like, okay, on my screen it shows that I hit you, but on yours it don't. So the game's gonna automatically just, you know, register like, okay, you got hit. And so sometimes, that's why sometimes when you guys be playing and you get hit, you would think like, you would be like, wow, like I'm way over here, like how did he hit me? It's only because on his screen it showed that he hit you, so that's why it registered that way. And another thing that's kind of I just found out about this. I don't know if you guys already knew, but when you be going for, like, sometimes say if you get a BS or somebody BS you, and On you, okay, on your screen, you might be like, oh wow, really? He's just going for the BS. But really, on his screen, also, it would show him getting BS by you, also. So it's like, it's weird. So it's like both of y'all getting BS. That's why sometimes when on your screen it'll look like he BS you, he kicked you off your sword, kick you off his sword, right? But it'll show him turn his back and like he'll like walk in place for like, you know, a second or two. That's due to lag, you know, of course it is. And that's kinda like one of the iffy things, and you know. But that's it for that. And I just wanted, just in case you guys didn't know that, I just want you guys to know that pyro, that what I think that was like black flame, man. That thing hurts. I don't know. And right there, that little tune you heard, that was kind of like Skype going off. So sorry about that. I apologize. But yeah, guys. Once again, I hope you guys enjoyed the these arranged matches I had with Blue. Well, you know, BLUEBEE898, 898, however you want to say it. Hope you guys really enjoyed these little arranged matches we had, because I most certainly did, and I would love to duel him anytime. And I'm really looking forward to playing with him some more. He's a great player, you know. Why not play against him? Only can improve, like I said. And guys, don't forget, for anyone that's would like to have an arranged setup matches with me, just leave it down in the comments below. I'm willing to duel anyone, you know, and it will be for an upload. So you know, be ready. Don't take it easy on me, you know. Bring y'all, but yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed it. The last clip is coming up, so I'll just leave you guys to watch it, and I will see you guys later.